Wepa, wepa, wepa. Woo!
Damn, bro, the vibe, bro, the vibe.
Bro. Welcome to Triggered Wrestling. We are Triggered Wrestling. It's your boy Brian. It's your boy Adrian. We are Triggered Wrestling. We are the ones and any other podcast live stream out there, including JD from NY who blocked us, is the twos, bro. I don't know why we were blocked. I think you mentioned that before, that we were blocked, but I'm finally on our Twitter, bro. You're muted. I unmuted you. You have to mute yourself. But we're blocked, and
We're blocked.
yeah, I don't know why.
Actually, you know what? I actually don't know why he blocked us. We've never mentioned JD on Twitter. Never made a meme off him. I mean, we recently just started talking about JD. Some things came to light. But I've never mentioned JD on Twitter. Why would he block us? I mean, we mentioned Ryback. I understand the block from Ryback. I mean, he blocks everybody.
We deserve that one.
JD, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean,
well, Gary, let me tell you this, Gary. Not a great episode, and I am actually going to disagree with you for once. I enjoyed this show. I really did, and this is weird for me to say, but you know why I enjoyed this show, Adrian?
Why?
Because it was just like WWE, bro. Storylines, promos, good storylines. Of course, there's a little things that I didn't like, but I enjoyed this episode, Adrian. I really did. I enjoyed it quite a bit, actually.
I know. I said it the other week. My precious AEW is catering to some other fans. We got Audra in the house. Yeet, bro. I'm still upset, bro. I'm still upset about that. I'll talk about that Yeet movement or loss later, but it was a good episode, man.
It was a good episode of AEW Dynamite. Gary, what didn't you like about it? Let us know what you didn't like about it, because I, for one, like the pacing. There was a couple different good things. Ooh, Gary says, fuck JD. Dang.
JD who?
JD Madonna.
JD Madonna, JD Vance, JD from NY.
Savino, bro, you know it's really hard to impress me because I'm a diehard sports entertainer. Now,
you're right.
Bro. I'm not that off the charts yet, bro. It was a good show. What's up, Randy?
Randy's in the house, bro. Randy's always in the house, man. I like seeing Randy in the comment section, bro.
The JD on Twitter. Yeah, I know what you meant. I also refer to on my notes. I write JD for Judgment Day.
Me too.
Yeah, JD.
I get confused with JD for Judgment Day and JD Madonna.
Yeah, the Jericho win, the Kip Sabian thing, the end as well wasn't the best for me. I respect you liked it, but it wasn't for me. Exactly. That's what we're here. We're just here to talk about it. I'm here to trigger people. No, I'm just kidding. People get triggered off everybody's opinions, so that's what we're here for. But we're gonna do our best to run down. We're gonna give you my and Adrian's thoughts on this. Shit, there is more than one entrance into the arena. Who would have thought? Huh? Oh,
right.
Oh man.
Wow.
They did the whole Moana and what was the little crab name? I forgot the little crab guy from Moana.
Oh, that's you're asking the wrong person, bro. I haven't seen Moana in a long time.
Someone with kids, let me know what his name is. I forgot his name. The one
crab?
He's like, because we're shiny with the and a thumb. Anyways, point of story being, it was a good show, Alex. You know, I was impressed.
Damn, Alex. Bro, he did not like. Oh, damn, Alex did not like Monday Night Raw. And he's like, he didn't like AEW Dynamite. I mean, hey, man, but that's the thing. It's like you can't like everything. Sometimes it's good. Let's face it. Sometimes it's good. The stories are sometimes not that great. And sometimes the wrestling is not that great either. So they got a little bit of everything for everybody. WWE is more of the storytelling, talking, promos. Dynamite is more on the wrestling. But now it looks like they're doing a switch. I'm seeing some bangers in WWE. Now I'm seeing some promos and some stories being built in AEW.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Gary says it's nice to put faces to the triggers on your page daily. A lot of time in disbelief. So when you see people talk the like good stuff about WWE and bad stuff about AEW, it's usually me. Adrian is the other guy, but
I'd say some good things about AEW.
Very, very rarely, bro. Most of the time it's me, and most of the time you're talking shit about WWE. But you should have been here on Monday, Gary, because we gave away some Joe Hendry signed merch. We had the pleasure of meeting Joe Hendry this weekend. It was amazing. We talked about that. So if you didn't watch us, watch our live stream from last Monday. We had a good show. We gave away some things. I met up with one of the guys that won because he was local to our area. And
Big boy season.
Big boy season. He won, and thankfully he's local. I met out with him yesterday. Was yesterday? Yesterday.
You met up with him, or you made out with him?
I mean, hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Okay? Anyways,
we do live in California.
Let's get out of here. Say his name, and he appears. We saw Andrea out there meeting Joe Hendry. It was a good time out there. And I'll get to your message right now, Caitlin. Let me go on this side quest here. I met up with him. He's a big wrestling fan. We've talked to him a lot. He's into GCW, big fan of AEW. He's a big fan of wrestling.
He's a hardcore fan.
When you think about wrestling fans, like he's what you think of a wrestling fan. You know, he's into the wrestling. He goes to indie shows, all that stuff. Great wrestling fan. And I was just like, oh, what's up, man? Did you go to AEW Stockton? I didn't see you. He said, no, I actually have not been keeping up with AEW for a while, which utterly shocked me, Adrian, because in my opinion, this is your typical wrestling fan, the guy that watches a lot of wrestling.
He's a sicko.
He's a sicko. I remember he loved, when we talked about it, he loved AEW, he loved the indie wrestling, he loved this. So I'm like, this is probably who they're booking for. He told me he stopped watching because he lost interest in AEW. And to me, when he told me that, it like hit me right in the heart feels, bro. Because if they're losing the core wrestling fan, to me, I'm just like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and like, I mean, I think you mentioned it a few episodes back. You were surprised. I was talking a little shit about AEW. Like I said before, I mean, if it's shit booking, it's shit booking. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not turn chicken salad out of chicken shit, bro. If it's bad, it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we like to do here. We like to call it the marks. I mean, if it's bad, okay, so what? It's bad. All right, you got next week to make it up. Or you got Rampage, or you got Collision. You got Stump. I mean, there's some shows that are good. Something like Rampage got some good wrestling. Collision, I watch Collision frequently. I think last week I missed it because we were with Joe Hendry.
And we were there. We saw it live.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I saw it live on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it was just really weird. I'm like, that's wrestling fan. Mario Toy says he told me he won the poster, so he's done watching Triggered Wrestling.
Oh, I mean, wow! Damn,
used and abused us, bro. I can't believe it.
Yeah, we used and abused us.
It's okay. You guys watch us for giveaways. It's all right. Gary says, "Sorry, it's not so good." Sorry, it's not so good side of the IWC. I'm in disbelief. Is your show on YouTube at all? Yeah, we're on YouTube. We're everywhere. Wherever you can find us, we're there. YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We're out there.
Check out our interviews with the Sam Adonis. We have one with Roy Lucier, Lucha Libre historian. We have one with
Earl Hebner,
TNA Hall of Famer. Heath Slater.
Mm-hmm. We got a lot of things going on our YouTube channel.
Watch us there. And we may potentially have an interview with somebody from the TNA roster. No, not confirmed yet. Not confirmed. And we're also not going to
put a solid 5%, Adrian.
Well, I'll say before the car ride, it was a 0.00%.
Yes.
Car ride, it was a 5% chance.
That's exactly. Before the car ride, it was a 0.1% chance, and after the car ride, it's now a 5% chance.
Yep, that's a straight quote.
I'm fucking dead, Adrian. You're hella funny.
From the man himself.
I'll be impressed if you get someone from AEW. We can actually probably make that happen, honestly.
We actually do have one from AEW. Aaron Solo, one of our first interviews.
You're fucking right, bro. I forgot that happened.
It was at a local indie show. I forgot what it was. It was in a parking lot. It's an indie show. I think it was like Memorabilia Madness or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Memorabilia Madness.
But yeah, Aaron Solo, interview with him. I was a little nervous. I was stuttering a lot. But yeah, check it out. I mean, I think it was like one of my first interviews, right?
It was like the early days of wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot where? No, we know where. We just refer to them as Memorabilia Madness now, because big money man right here, Adrian's taking over. He's the money man behind it all, and that is an extreme inside joke for everybody. So there's that. I'll be impressed if you get some. Yeah. Did y'all interview any fans at AEW? I mean, wrestlers? Wow.
We were. Go ahead.
I was scared to leave anything in my car because it was in Stockton, so I didn't take my stuff.
Yes, it was in Stockton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got scared. But, no, we're gonna be interviewing some people at, you know what, and then we didn't have the chance to interview people for the Joe Hendry signing, but we will try and interview people at Melina and Kayla Braxton this Saturday at Barrio Ween, Barrio Toys, 100 Atkinson Street. Be there, be square.
And the meet and greet is from what? From 2 to 4 p.m.
Saturday. We're gonna have a good time with Melina, you know, WWE Melina from Eminem. There you go. See, Adrian, we gotta work on pre-setting these pictures up.
Yeah, we gotta put a QR code or something. We gotta work on that. We're rookies still, bro.
Dang. Oh well, next you'll get them. AEW, where the fans wrestle. True.
Bro,
we went to this wrestling event where you had to bring your own chairs.
Yes, we did.
Might as well bring your own wrestlers too, Adrian.
That
was the joke.
That was a funny one, man. That was a funny one.
Anyways, moving on. So that's enough of the side quest here. This show was a solid B+ for me, Adrian. There's a lot of stuff that I'm like, you know what? These jobber matches, there's this, there's that. You know, I'm actually excited for next week's Fright Night. Fright Night, it's called. That's what they're calling it, right? Fright Night. They're promoting matches in the future. There's actually storylines. Whatever AEW is doing differently, I like it. They just gotta build characters a little bit.
I'm so sorry for cutting you, bro. Speaking of Joe Hendry, bro, he is at the Detroit Pistons game right now, and they're playing his song, bro. Damn, with alongside Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, bro. They're sitting at courtside. Damn, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. He's dope. I envy both of you get to be anywhere close to Melina. Jesus. Brian wins burn of the week. Oh, because we had to bring her on, bring her home. That's not even a burn, bro. That's real life.
That was real life.
That's what happened.
That was the week leading up to the event. We have to bring our own food. We have to bring our own talent now.
I know, man. Shit, exactly. I agree. Enough with the jobber matches. Like HOB deserves better. Exactly.
Yes.
We're gonna get there, but it triggered me because they literally put him on against jobbers. We saw that in Collision, and just for them to feed Buddy Matthews to Adam Cole in 2 weeks, or no, next week.
Next week. But to be fair, Adam Cole needs to build some muscle mass, but not at the expense of Buddy Murphy. No, Buddy Murphy does not need to get fed to Adam Cole. Just look at the size difference when they met backstage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Someone's definitely not on the HGH on that roster, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but I mean, yeah, we could tell. He said, "In line at Taco Bell, gonna put you on mute real quick."
Oh shit!
Set up for our Baja Blasting moment of the night, the match of the night for Brian. And I'm going to mention Taco Bell every single episode until we get sponsored by Taco Bell. And then we will get paid to mention Taco Bell and their best soda in the world, Baja Blast. Match of the night. Hold on a second. Why the fuck did I accidentally pull up my Raw notes? My match of the night was actually the main event. I was surprised that Private Party beat the Young Bucks. That's my Baja Blasting match of the night.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. That came out of nowhere. Did not see Mark Quinn pick up the dub, especially after all the damage he was taking.
Mm-hmm.
This came out of left field.
I was excited. It was a nice, exciting match.
Yep, and they issued a challenge to the Young Bucks after the match next week for the AEW Tag Team titles. If Private Party loses, then they split for good.
Is it weird that I kind of want them to lose to split up?
Ooh, that's what you think?
That's what I'm going to go for that, bro, because it'd be dope to see them win the tag team titles. But does it further the storyline? No, not really. They break up, then they feud against each other like, son of a bitch, this is your fault, you motherfucker. And then they end up going heel on each other. And I think that's a lot more interesting to actually build one of them to be a nice single star as opposed to a pointless tag team.
Damn, you're right. I was thinking the other way. I was thinking they were going to win and they were just going to be transitional champions, kind of like DIY were a couple months back. But there's nothing wrong. If the story calls for it, then it's good. But then it's Tony Khan. There is little to no stories. So it's not going to be good if they're just transitional champions. And it's not going to be good if Private Party are on a good, solid run. I mean, they were forgotten for 5 years. Yes, Mark Quinn was injured for a long time. But
Mark who?
But the times that he wasn't injured, they weren't using Private Party real good. And now 5 years later, they're trying to push him. Like this little push is being built in like what? 6 weeks? 4 to 6 weeks, right?
If that, I mean, it was built really fast, like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm being generous, but yeah, I would say probably 3 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's really fast. It's fast.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing them as champions, but they have to be transitional champions.
Yeah, my light's all fucked up. I'm sorry, my screen's all fucked up, guys, but it is what it is. Yeah, transitional champions, what I see for them, but even then, I'd rather see them be broken up at this point. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to your message, Andrea. Just give me like 5.2 seconds. Gary says, "What I don't like about Private Party Bucks is they did back-to-back pay-per-view matches. Just think it's been dragging on. Private Party aren't really that being built. Are they doing back-to-back pay-per-view matches? They did.
No. They did a match on Rampage, which Private Party won, which got them the match at Wrestle Dream, if I'm not mistaken. And then last week was Fallout of Wrestle Dream. Then this week they had the match. It's like your typical WWE build-up. You know what I mean? You lose, then you still interact, then you win a match, then you challenge them again.
Yeah, I mean, there's a way around this. I mean, we're gonna see where I'm not gonna hate on it. You know, the story's leading somewhere. At least there's a fucking story this time.
At least it's leading somewhere. Yes, you are correct.
Exactly. So there's that. You see, Slovino says, yes, Private Party win as the transitional champion, lose to Cage and Murder Hawk.
But you gotta build Cage and Murder Hawk. They're also fighting jobbers. Yeah. They're also fighting.
And they beat jobbers on Collision too.
Tony Khan has a roster full of people that he's not using. Why use local talent? I understand you want to give people squash matches. You want to give these indie wrestlers their 5 minutes of fame. But you have talent on your roster. Aaron Solo is doing a bunch of nothing down in Ring of Honor. You have Captain Sean Dean and Lee Johnson. You have Lee Moriarty and Shane Taylor. You have Evil Luna and the Dork Order over there.
Hey, bro, they just got cleaned out, bro. They're incapacitated. They're outside. They're outside.
You have the Righteous as well in Ring of Honor, bro. Use somebody in your roster. Like, nothing against local talent, but you have a roster on your payroll. Use it.
Oh, Gary says, did they not have a match at All Out? I don't remember. They might have. This is the thing about AEW. There's nothing memorable. It's like you don't remember who they feuded out because it's pointless. I think they might have. It was either All Out or All In.
No.
Versus Private Party.
No, it was
no, they didn't. Oh no, they were feuding with the Acclaimed and another team at All Out or All In, right?
Private Party?
No, it was the Young Bucks versus the Acclaimed and another team, an FTR for the tag team titles. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, let me see where the boom. Oh, my computer just turned off. No, honestly, where's that comment that I pinned? It disappeared. The one that but Andrea left. Oh, did you guys hear about Adam Cole and Britt Baker broke up, but they're still friends? They're not friends.
Damn.
Nobody breaks up and they're still friends unless you have kids together.
True. Actually, that's not even true either.
I mean, technically, you're not friends, but I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I mean, usually when someone goes through a breakup, I don't know how bad it was or whatever. This is the perfect time for Adam Cole to build some body mass, some muscle mass.
Jesus Christ!
Get his revenge body going, bro.
Get that TRT going, that testosterone replacement therapy. Because you know what, men your age, or our age, I guess you could say, right, Adrian?
Yeah.
You get low T, and then all you gotta do is get that TRT thing going, pumping through your veins, and you go get yoked out of your mind.
Get the eugenics, bro.
Eugenics, Blue Chew.
Hey, no free ads, bro. No free ads.
All right, we're not there yet, but eventually we will be. We're not, like give it 6 months, and then you'll be hearing this thing is brought to you by Blue Chew
and Pit Viper.
And Pit Viper, right? Let's see. What's up with the rumor Adam getting boned from the dead person? Oh, getting a bone from a dead person. Apparently, he really messed up his foot.
His ankle. Yeah.
His ankle one's getting bone grafted from a dead body. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it's probably true. I mean, that's why it's out there, right? But fucking crazy. I mean, he really fucked up his ankle then.
Yeah, he did. He's going through a lot.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's see. That was a good rundown. I gave mine a B+. Adrian, what do you give this show?
Damn, I'd probably give it a B-. Solid B-. It was good.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a few things that I could did not like, but I mean, other than that, it was still a solid show.
I'm looking beyond those things that you didn't like. For example, right, the beginning of the show, it starts off for the greater good. John Moxley's doing this for the greater good. It seems like they're not talking about there being another person above John Moxley, though. Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that. Yep, they're just saying it's a paradigm era.
Yeah, it's no longer I'm doing this for someone else and I'm just taking orders.
Yep. I mean, it could just be a mission, but I don't know, man. I don't know. But you see the jobbers that were waiting at the parking lot. I mean, if you were diehard AEW employee, I mean, I'd be recruiting Brian Cage, Lance Archer, Malachi Black, the whole House of Black. Shit, even Don Callis and Kyle Fletcher. I mean, I know he's going through his Britney Spears run right now.
Bro, don't. Oh my God, I want to talk about that so bad.
But I mean, shit, Kyle Fletcher's getting bulked up a little bit.
He is. It is. It's like I want to skip to it so badly, but we got to get through the rest of the show, Adrian.
Let's go.
Hey, man, Adam Page. Let's talk about the parking lot. Nothing but fucking jobbers.
That's why I'm like
supposed to be scared over these motherfuckers, bro. Nah, bro. They already killed 6 of them on Saturday, or technically Thursday.
Yeah, I guess there thinks their strength in numbers, which is true, but I mean they come in or Dodge Ram.
I mean, yeah,
25 miles per hour can take care of that job.
I've seen what Dodge Rams going around circles do to people, bro, at the street takeovers.
Yeah, the street take. That's what I'm saying.
Send everybody flying, bro. They had weapons though. They did. They fucking did.
Somebody had some nunchucks. I saw some nunchucks.
I always think it's funny with AEW because like they hit each other in the head with screwdrivers. I'm like, at some point, someone's just gonna whip out a gun, bro. It's funny because they had the screwdriver and they hit it with the fucking. So this is the screwdriver, and instead, typically you stab somebody in the head, but they grab a screwdriver and they go like this with it. It like boom, boom.
with the plastic metal part.
Plastic part. No, mama. It's hella goofy. They're gonna have a gun and fucking end up just.
You remember when Riho was coming out with a metal pipe?
Yeah.
And she would wave that pipe. I guess the friction of the pipe or whatever she was doing, it would drag her.
Yeah, the weight of the pipe would pull her. Yes. Damn. Rob over here, bro. You sick, bro? You sick?
Oh shit! Oh shit! I'm voting from the dead.
Let's see, Hangman Adam Page. He's like, they ask him, "Where's your mind out right now?" Pretty much said that last week I took Jay White's head off. And then essentially he gets attacked by Colton Gunn from behind. Bullet Club makes the save because he eventually gets the upper hand. Jay White says you can't run or hide right now, and you won't ever measure up to me. So they're gonna end up fighting
again. I'm liking this. I mean, he kind of explained what his history with the Blackpool Bullet Club Gold. Yeah, man, I'm willing to see what Hangman Adam Page does. I mean, I want to see him with somebody else, probably with Colton Gunn, a one-on-one first before we see another Jay White.
Mm-hmm.
The typical Tony Khan run, you got to go through the whole faction before you go to the boss.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm liking this. They're building something up for Hangman Adam Page to do, and that is the Blackpool, the Bullet Club Gold.
Exactly. That's something for them to do. Hopefully, it'll be entertaining. I did see this though. Hangman comes out, the smoke machine fired off into the wrong side of the entrance. Yes, they have the two entrances, and Hangman comes out of the one with no smoke, but the smoke was on the other one.
Damn. So it came out of the baby face one, and he came out of the heel side.
I don't know, but they just used the fucking smoke machine on the wrong side. That made me laugh.
I didn't see that.
See, Silvino says Hangman versus Switch in feud is going to be good because Switchblade always puts up a good fight. We can possibly get a Hangman versus Swerve type match.
I think it's
this is the problem with AEW. Is like, let's say you do. What do you do to improve upon the match that they already had? We saw needles already. We saw
houses being burnt. I think it's too soon to even think about that right now. Like I said, we're seeing Hangman with the Bullet Club Gold. We're seeing Swerve Strickland probably going to have a feud with the Hurt Syndicate. That's coming up next week with Shelton Benjamin. I think it's going to be at least a year before we see these two lock up again, or at least interact with each other. Knowing Tony Khan is probably going to be in probably January.
Hangman versus Jay White, you think in January?
No, Hangman versus Swerve.
Oh, yeah, Swerve's going to be gone for a while. Ricochet during the Hurt Syndicate? Yes, we're going to get there. He better, because I've seen that boy talk in person. It ain't good. Keep that motherfucker off the mic. It does wonders for people like Marina Shafir.
Unless he speaks Moldovan. She dropped the one line in Moldova. I don't want to the language. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what she said, but she sounded vicious. She sounded like a threat. I do not want to be on the other side of the alley with her, bro. She's gonna kick my ass.
Adrian took one look at her and was just like, damn, I need to learn how to speak Chinese. That's my boy Carlito causing issues online with that.
Hey, speaking about that line, Kairi Sane and Io Sky had no issue with that line. They just assumed Carlito was playing the character, the gimmick, and they had no issue with it.
Exactly. Who would? It's a fucking joke, Adrian. It's a joke.
A joke. I don't know who would, bro. I mean, I know there's some people out there instigating.
I know people out there instigating, but Jesus Christ, it's a joke, people. He's playing a brain dead guy, right? It's a joke. Get over it. It is what it is. Sammy Guevara vignette, they're building him up because God knows where he's been. They set up this match between Shelton Benjamin and Sammy Guevara in all of 10 to 15 seconds, letting us know why they're fighting. Remember when Sammy Guevara was the future AEW, when he was one of the what are they called? The cornerstone, the pillar of AEW, and now he is the pillar of enhancement at AEW. He is the Miz, the gatekeeper.
Yeah. 5 years later, I used to be a huge Sammy Guevara fan. I used to watch his vlogs every Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon when they drop. I used to buy his merch, his action figures. I used to go to the meet and greets all the time at Barrio Toys. And after I found out how Sammy Guevara is backstage, after I heard about the backstage altercation he had with Andrade, I'm like, why, bro? Why? You're not doing this to improve wrestling. You're not doing this to improve your wrestling or the wrestling business. You're doing this just for a paycheck. Andrade was there to improve his wrestling and the wrestling company he was with at the time. Mm-hmm. People like Sammy Guevara, no disrespect to them, but it's like, you guys are just there for a paycheck. And if you guys don't respect the business, why should we be fans of you? You know? Mm-hmm. And I'm not a fan of Sammy Guevara anymore. It's just, he's not the same. Doesn't have his name doesn't hold the same value it did 5 years ago. Sticking with Jericho, lowered his stock instead of raising it.
I feel like he's also lost a lot of confidence in the ring that he used to have because of the injuries to the Hardys, injuries to himself, the last concussion he had when he was out there last. I feel like he's lost confidence.
But see, homeboy out there said, "Oh, my daughter was just born. I think I'm going to stop doing these crazy stunts, man." What does he do? He's still going up 20 feet ladders. He's still jumping off the stage off every AEW. Why, bro?
I don't know. That's the thing, but I do feel like he's lost confidence. He needs to gain a little bit of that confidence. We'll see where this heads out, but Shelton Benjamin, he's got a banger ass theme song.
Yes.
I'm excited to see him getting some dubs. Let's see. Mariah May, she calls out Anna Jay. They already have a match. Blah 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 blah. Do we need to see this? They already announced that they're gonna have a match.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Now we're finally at the part I've been dying to talk about. Kyle Fletcher, vignette, his promo, his interview. I love that AEW is doing this because now they know nobody watches Collision. They know nobody watches Rampage. So they're giving recaps on what people didn't fucking see because it's a shit show and people got lives, right? So they're giving people recaps as to what we saw in Collision. I love that. He's out here saying that Will Ospreay's over here wrestling with a herniated disc, and everybody wants to know why, Kyle, why? Well, fans said I was the next biggest thing, and then you got here. Then they started calling me the next Will Ospreay, and I took that all as an insult. I'm better than you in every way, and I'm going to take this company higher than it has ever been before. And I was popping, bro. I was just like, what a fucking promo. What a fucking promo. This guy's the future. I posted it on Facebook. I posted it on Twitter. I posted it, damn near on Instagram, Adrian. I was about to hit send on Instagram. And then Don Callis gives him a fucking razor, like one of those machines. And then he spears himself. And I'm like, why? Why? You just killed the last 5 minutes just to cut your fucking hair off. It's the only cool thing that you had.
Kyle Spears. Damn.
He speared himself to oblivion. He is now a bald guy. He lost whatever cool factor he had. And if you're trying to trigger me because you went bald, bro, you succeeded.
Damn, no, it's okay. He's upset that people are calling him Little Osprey. You guys have the different hair, bro. Why did you shave your head off? You guys have different hair, different color. Why?
If anything, I thought he looked like MGK.
Yes.
I thought he was cool. He had a cool factor.
Do you remember that I forgot that wrestler's name, but he was in AEW for a while. He came out with Parker Bordeaux. He had like a sideways hat. He looked like Eminem. Little scrawny dude was dancing. He was on Dynamite.
Oh, Slim J.
Slim J. I'm like, bro, you look like Slim J right now. You had the tank top and everything. The jeans.
Yeah. It was a bad look, in my opinion.
It ruined it.
Ruined it for me. One step forward, two steps back. The AEW playbook. They took it too far. He didn't need to cut his hair off.
I mean, is Don Callis going to start a bald man faction or something? I don't know. Is Cage going to do it next?
Oh my God, Murder Hawk. He's like, I got to get rid of this Drew McIntyre look. Man. He's like, I'll show you, Drew McIntyre.
People called me online. Drew McIntyre from Temu. Not anymore.
I'm dead. So Savino says, do we credit this glow up by Fletcher to Will, or is it Dawn? To Dawn? To himself. He put in the work. He went to the gym. He bulked up.
Yeah, he bulked up.
He learned how to talk on a mic. Even if it's, Don Callis telling him what to say, he's still going out there and performing it. So he's looking to make himself look like a star. Y'all still live? Guess I'm not getting my shirts now. Wait, what shirts?
Well, what shirts?
What shirts? Oh, I know what he's talking about. The message, the one I sent you. Both of you guys.
I haven't checked it.
Oh yeah, but we are working on t-shirts.
We
finally fucking found a guy.
Local guy too. We had to go to a different city, different town. Yeah. Find out he was local. He's like 10 minutes from me, probably less.
It kicked in. Yes, it did. It didn't hit me until now. I was like, what the fuck he's talking about? Let's see. All right. So he shaves his head. Ricochet promo. He's essentially begging for Takeshita. He better join the Hurt Syndicate, Adrian. He has to join. This is the only way I would accept Ricochet is if he has somebody talking about him, about how great he is, because he just can't do it himself.
He can't. And someone like MVP with his vocabulary, his mic skills, it's useful for Ricochet. I mean, Bobby Lashley gained a lot from aligning himself with MVP. And with Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Ricochet, we talked about, who are they going to put on the Hurt Syndicate? It has to be somebody new. And Ricochet is someone that I did not see. I mean, if he joins, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. Ricochet is currently 0-17 versus microphones. I'm dead, Caitlin. That's fucked up. That's good. 0-17. If you get t-shirts, can you make Adrian's character on the shirt really tiny?
We always do. Didn't we do it on the stickers?
If we do get shirts, we're gonna do the Halloween one, the one that has Tony Khan, Leatherface, and what's the Freddy Krueger on the front?
Jason?
No, it's Freddy Krueger in Leatherface, bro.
Oh yeah.
That's what probably gonna get made.
Nice.
Ricochet has to join for sure. It'll be fire. Exactly. And it's better than the names we had, which if you had Powerhouse Hobbs to it, Shelton Benjamin, And Ricochet, I think that would be dope.
Speaking of Powerhouse Hobbs, he is a 100% cleared. He was at the Stockton show that we went to. He was at the San Jose show last week.
Not wrestling, but he was there.
Not wrestling, yeah. I mean, hopefully they have something cooking up for him. Hopefully. Mm-hmm. If he's not on TV, hopefully they have something cooking up. Because if he comes back and his first match is against two jobbers, no.
Adrian, I had something to tell you, bro. I don't know if I took a piss break, but I did not see this Hook versus. I was just seeing it right now on my phone. Hook and Kip Sabian.
Yeah,
I didn't see that. Can you talk? You tell me about that, bro. What happened? What I missed?
So the camera. I think they come back from commercial break. The camera pans out to the parking lot. A car pulls up, and it's our Father of the Year, Christian Cage, with Mother Wayne and Nick Wayne. And they're like, "Oh, what? It's just you, man. We're waiting for Moxley." So then Christian just looks over to the right, and it's Kip Sabian hiding in between cars. So they go follow Sabian. They follow him to the arena. Hook is backstage, and he says, "Oh, wait, hold on," and goes to the ring, and he's basically going to confront his dad's attacker. But there's 4 men in the ring, so we don't know who's the actual attacker. So then Kip Sabian comes from behind and low blows Hook. So I'm assuming Kip Sabian has aligned himself with our Father, which is great. But yeah, I don't know who's Taz attacker, but at the same time, I'm like, what's Hook gonna do? I mean, if it's Nick Wayne, okay, cool, they're gonna have a good match. If it's Christian Cage, why? You have the faction, so fight off Kip and fight off Nick Wayne first,
So Kip Sabian was Christian was trying to get his hands on Kip Sabian, but now Kip Sabian is
on his basically side. Aligned. Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, so it's a lot of cat and mouse going around with those two. I don't think they've explained it.
No. They got to work on something.
Yeah.
Better storyline. Kip was a solid performer. He was more over when he was just in the crowd as a box head.
Yes, in the bag. Yes.
I just remember the box. Was it a bag or was it a box?
It was a paper bag.
Oh, okay. See, that was when he was cool. Do you think WWE kept Cedric just to spite dismantle? No. They're using him.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
He's in NXT, bro. He's challenging for the tag titles with Javon Evans. Watch the product, my guy.
Okay.
Hook, good match. Why are you lying? True. Facts.
Always facts. I got exposed, bro. I got exposed.
Let's see. Brian Cage, Lance Archer versus the Tarzan Experience. Jobbers. Not much to say.
Bro, why? You have
damn. Rob says, F Adrian, I'll be back Friday. All this AW talk is boring the shit out of me. Makes you want to take a poo. That's
damn.
So
whoa, you ate Taco Bell, my guy.
Oh, yeah, you did have Taco Bell, bro. Already?
Damn, already. Damn.
All right, let's see. Ladder War, Chris Jericho versus Mark Briscoe. I said, I tweeted, did someone tell me what the rules to a Ladder War match are? I didn't know what to expect. And they didn't tell me what the rules were until midway through when they said it's a ladder match. First one to get the belt wins.
So basically a regular ass ladder match?
Yeah, but they call it Ladder War. And I posted on Twitter and someone responded. They said, the last time they had a Ladder War match was Kevin Steen versus El Generico in Ring of Honor. So it's just a standard ladder match, but they didn't mention it in Ring of Honor. They didn't mention it in AEW. And I'm like, I didn't fucking watch Ring of Honor, bro. Kevin Steen and El Generico? That's the last time they had a Ladder War match? See, bro? Not everybody watches this shit.
I think I remember that match. But damn, remembering that? Without a hint? Nah, I wouldn't have got that either.
No, but apparently it was a standard ladder match. It was a good standard ladder match. It ended up with Chris Jericho leaving as the new Ring of Honor champion. And then they do something that triggers the fuck out of me, Adrian. They go on AEW, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and they post a picture of Chris Jericho saying the Nueve in like a university high school yearbook. And at the top, it says Learning Tree University. Copy and paste in my fucking boys. Chase U, the biggest
Are you serious?
stable in wrestling today. Who? We are Chase U. Boom, 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 boom.
Are you serious? Let me see. Holy shit! Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, there you go, bro. Tony Khan pushing that hot young talent once again, bro. We've seen it once. We've seen it before.
Yep.
I'm not surprised.
They said Mark was in 3 ladder war matches before, though. That's what they said, but I didn't know. And I'm just going based off what this guy on Twitter told me. I have no idea. Reminds me of greedy Hulk Hogan. He's just doing it to put himself over and be like the go away heel heat to where people just boo the fuck out of him because they hate him.
Yeah, but see, it didn't work with Hogan either back in the day, like towards the end of the NWO shit. It's not working with Jericho. I don't know, man. I don't know what Tony Khan sees in Jericho. I know Jericho is like the right-hand man to Tony Khan, but why? I mean, I know they see the attendance. I know they see the viewers. I guess they know more than I do, right? I guess I'm the viewer and they know more than I do, right?
Yeah, bro. You're just the mark. They know more. They know everything. They know what's best for business. Jericho needs to throw in the towel. I'm over him. Andrea says, oh my God, me too. It's what Jericho sees in Jericho. Ring of Honor still airs. Is he supposed to draw eyes to it? It's puzzling to say the least. Exactly. They're not going to gain. Who's going to fucking want to pay for Ring of Honor TV to see Jericho?
Oh my God, bro. Jericho won the Ring of Honor World title for a second time. Let's go watch Ring of Honor on Thursdays. So it'll be just like our favorite movie, Time Cop.
Oh my God.
No, I mean, same with Sammy Guevara, bro. The Jericho name doesn't hold the same value anymore. 5 years ago, it did. Everything that Jericho touched 5 years ago turned into gold. Nowadays, is turning into what? Rubik's zirconium? Or whatever that mud?
Yeah. I see what you're saying there. Let's see here. Fucking Jericho. Y'all going WrestleMania? Yeah, after I sell my kidney, bro. Shit, bro. I'm gonna sell my kidney. Adrian's gonna sell his left testicle.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell my firstborn, bro.
My firstborn. God damn, man.
Tickets are expensive.
Oh, we got, you know what? Happy birthday to we gotta say happy birthday to our non-camera third member, Caitlin. Happy birthday. We gotta sing it, Adrian. No. Happy birthday to you.
Boom, boom.
Happy birthday to you. Whoop, you. Happy birthday, dear Caitlin. Happy birthday to you. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, thanks, guys. Happy birthday, Caitlin. Everybody say happy birthday to Caitlin. Give us a thumbs up. Give us some likes to say happy birthday to Caitlin.
If you guys don't want to give anything, that's fine. But we can give you guys a gift. We can give you guys a promo code for W Hydration Energy. W Hydration Energy packs are some of the greatest packs I've ever tried. They're better than C4. They're better than like the other electrolytes like Powerade and Gatorade. Nah, bro. W Hydration Packs is where it's at. You can get your own pack of W Hydration Packs at w.gg and type in promo code TWP10 for an additional 10% off. This is my last pack, bro. I'm going to enjoy this right now because today was a shit show at work. You know, I'm talking with wrestling with my buddy. And now I'm doing a hydration pack, bro. The promo code TWP10. And I'm also thinking of getting call it a pre-workout energy as well, man. I haven't had any for I think over a month and a half. Boys,
bro, you know what's crazy though is like after we talked with Joe Hendry about like working out and stuff, I'm like, bro, this motherfucker. He's like, I need to start hitting the fucking gym, bro. He's all like, I have to eat under 3,000 calories a day, and I'm always hungry. I'm like, shit, bro.
That's the first thing I asked him, bro. I was like, bro, you are jacked and you look normal. What do you do?
Mm-hmm. And then we went to Starbucks.
Starbucks.
And then we went to Starbucks. Oh man. Here we go. Moving on. Jamie Hayter. Oh no, Adam Cole. Adam Cole, he comes out there. He's interrupted by Undisputed Kingdom. They all talk about wanting to beat MJF. I guess he won't be back till Full Gear is what they said. Can I just say that this is the weirdest fucking storytelling I've ever seen in my life? Like, Adam Cole comes back as a babyface, MJF's the heel, but all of a sudden Undisputed Kingdom comes out and it seems like they're all fucking heels again.
I don't know if I got the same thing. I don't know what they are. I just know that Roddy came out and said MJF is the user. He's the manipulative. He only used you to get over with the fans, and I want at him. and Adam Cole said, I want at him too. Matter of fact, us four can take turns at him. I'm like, yo.
But it's just weird. It's just weird because it seemed like they're fucking heels, Adrian.
Yes, especially with a Collision. Yes, the Undisputed Kingdom are heels. I think it's just their way of trying to make us forget what happened before the Adam Cole injury, but I mean, there's no turning back, bro. I mean, I know they're gonna try to fix it, but I mean,
I'm so triggered. Hold on a second. Hold on, Adrian. I'm gonna go off right now. Silvino says the band is back together. I liked it because they're double backing on the story. So finish the story. By God, they said the story's over. They were gonna start fresh, and then they turned back heels, and then they explain it to us why Adam Cole hates MJF. But now the Undisputed Kingdom is like, no, we're still bad guys. We're still gonna fuck them up. It doesn't make sense to anybody with a brain.
Damn.
I can't follow the story. I get they want to beat MJF's ass. I get that. This story's been going on for too long with too many intermissions in between it.
Yeah. And then you got to add Kyle O'Reilly to the mix too.
Oh yeah. And Kyle O'Reilly.
He's looking at them, but he's part of the conglomeration. Knowing AEW, one day he's going to be Kyle O'Reilly's going to be in that conglomeration, and the next he's going to be with the Undisputed Kingdom.
Now I think Bobby Fish is coming back to be the Undisputed Era.
And then we're going to have the Undisputed Era versus the Elite. A feud we were supposed to have before somebody got injured.
That was like 3 years ago.
Around there, 2.5, 3.
Wait, Adam Cole got injured then too, huh? This motherfucker gets injured a lot.
Injury prone, bro.
Fragile Phil, bro. Fragile Adam Cole, and that's why Buddy Murphy's testing his ass.
He called
him weak. Called him a weak bitch, bro.
It's like women like dudes with muscles, bro. Can't you see who I got?
Oh yeah, right. But he got a mommy, or she got. I was gonna say something. Bro, Alex, we just said we're gonna be going to WrestleMania 41, bro. We got our tickets, we got our flights. What else do we got, Adrian?
W hydration packs.
We got W hydration packs. We are working on being at WrestleCon, like a booth wise. That is TBD, but we're working on it.
Ooh. Oh yeah, WrestleCon. We're thinking about
But yeah, we'll be there. You guys come by, say hi. We'll give you official details when it's become official, but we are working on that. That's what Buddy said. That's why Buddy said what he said. Yeah, I mean, I got the reference because he's fragile. I understood that. But it's just like, why though? Just to get his ass beat? Glass ankles.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think Buddy is gonna kick his ass. Win or lose, he's just gonna kick his ass. But Why at the expense of Buddy Murphy, bro? See, if you're gonna use jobber talent, local talent, use it with Adam Cole. Use it with somebody who looks smaller than him. You know, somebody that Adam Cole can tower over. Why Buddy? Makes no sense at all. You're just burying Buddy Matthews and the little momentum House of Black is having.
Yep, this is true. Moving on. Jamie Hayter, Penelope Ford. I love that they gave us a recap for people that didn't watch Collision. But then Jamie Hayter comes out looking like a heel too. She comes off looking as annoying, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, I think it was because of the promo made little to no sense. I guess Penelope Ford was saying that Jamie Hayter has had everything handed to her, that she came out all in and had a parade for her. Jamie Hayter's like, no, I didn't have anything handed to me. I worked my ass off. I worked in bingo halls back in Europe for 20 quid in front of 20 neckbeards. I worked my ass off to get to where I am. I just returned it all in, and I'm ready to go to be back at the spot that she wants to be. And I like that they're building Jamie Hayter like really, really slow. Normally, you know, Tony Khan, when somebody returns, they beat a jobber, they go on a 2-week win streak, and then they get a title shot. And then we don't see them for months. So I'm liking this. I'm liking this what they do with Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, I just wish she would have a better of a story than rehashing a story that nobody knew about versus Penelope Ford.
Yep.
It is what it is. Bring back Marco Stunt's job to Cole.
Yeah, they brought him back with the Jungle Boy.
They need to bring back the chinless wonder James Ellsworth, bro. If he comes out and he becomes all elite, that's what we need.
What if Jericho calls him Chins McMahon again?
Chins McMahon.
Chins McMahon.
That'd be dope. Let's see here. Then we get Camille versus Queen Aminata. We are going to disagree on this, Adrian, because we saw 2 different matches. I don't know what match you're watching, but I saw Botch City. I saw Camille dropping the Queen on her head. I saw the Queen get woozy and fucking suck at kicking.
Kicking out or kicking?
She like kicked her and then fell. It was like goofy as fuck.
It was a
bad match. And then after that happened, I was like, she got dropped her in head, bro. I'm gonna go take a leak.
Yeah.
So I used this as my snack break match.
It was a little bad, but Camille showed that she's a powerhouse that she's supposed to be, not like other people on Monday Night Raw that get ragdolled by someone half their size. I think Camille is way better than Raquel Rodriguez, bro. Call me a hater, but I don't. Raquel Rodriguez hasn't done anything impressive in the last 3 to 4 years.
Oh fuck, 3 to 4 years? You're fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. But we'll disagree. We'll agree to disagree, Adrian. Oh my god. AEW treats the TBS title more seriously than the actual AEW women's title. How much longer before Mondays gets the big belt? I've been saying that since Jade Cargill was the champion. Back then, she was like the main. She was on every TV show.
She was.
But Britt Baker was not. Remember that? Remember those days?
Yeah.
I do. Pepperidge Farms remembers.
I remember.
Then we got the main event, which you already talked about. If you guys want to talk about it briefly, we'll talk about it briefly. Private Party wins. They set up to break up, and I hope they break up. Pull the plug on Private Party. There is no party, and the party's led. There's really not private at all.
Yeah, no. I don't know, man. I would like to see them as tag champs, but not for long. Probably for like 2 weeks, maybe even for a week. You get the title, and maybe some shenanigans happens with the EVPs. They reverse the rule. Kind of like Jericho did that one time on Monday Night Raw when he beat Triple H, and then on Thursday he had to give it back or something.
Yes, that was dope.
Hebner told us.
Well, I talked about that with Earl Hebner. Yeah, we talked about it on our. He fast counted. Earl Hebner's really good at fast counting. He fast counted Triple H versus Chris Jericho in that match. Then on SmackDown, he had to reverse his decision. It was a good storyline back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind something like that. Some shenanigans from EVP abusing their power.
Exactly. Steven says, I still don't believe in Private Party like I do Joe Hendry. Of course, you got to believe in Joe Hendry. Watch Bound for Glory. He will be taking on Nick Nemeth for the TNA World Championship. Eminem may or may not be there.
Yep, that's true. May or may not.
Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. Just I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Boom, boom. Okay, so there's that. That ends our show recap. Adrian, there's any news that we might have missed today?
Oh no, I'm pretty much. Oh yes, over the week, there was a rumor going around that Tony Khan does not plan on using the talent that is going to go to WWE. So that includes Rey Fenix, possibly Miro, and of course Ricky Starks. And this is a bad or good move, Brian? I mean, we complain about Tony Khan being a little too friendly to some of these guys, and then we've said that we want him to be more of a boss. But this is not the boss move we were expecting from him.
It feels. See, this is the thing, right? It's completely sound total hypocritical, right? We know Vince McMahon's a dick, right?
Yep.
So it's something I would expect him to do. Tony Khan says that he wouldn't do these things, but now that he's doing them, it makes him look double bad that he's doing them.
Yep.
That's what it honestly is. Like, we already knew Vince McMahon was like this, and if he's just doing it to be even and be like WWE, two wrongs don't make a right, and sometimes the second wrong is even worse than the wrong the first time, and that's a bad look in my opinion. Is it hypocritical? I don't know. Let me know if what you guys think in the comments. But like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what does that mean? How do you explain that to somebody? It just seems double bad, right? Because two bads don't make a right.
It just feels like you trusted somebody to be your friend, to do this, to do that. You know, I agree. Some people do take advantage of the guy, but the people that don't take advantage of him, you treat them like human beings, bro. Like you like say for example, there was a rumor going around that Miro refused storylines. Okay, cool. If you refuse storylines, put them on the shelf. Don't let them wrestle. Yeah. But Phoenix and Penta did nothing wrong to the guy. Rey Fenix or Ricky Starks hasn't done anything that I know or that I read to Tony Khan. Use them.
Yeah, it's very strange. You're going to continue to pay these people guaranteed money, like Caitlin says, right? Yeah, I mean, at the same time, like WWE could have done the exact same thing with the announcer, with Samantha Irvin, right?
Yeah.
She quit. She put in her. You don't just quit a contract unless it's not a contract. It's just that per appearance, and you just quit. You know.
Yeah.
WWE. She was under contract. They let her go. I just think that's what it is. Business standpoint, yeah, they had every right to. Exactly, they have every right to. Nicholas, thank you for joining. I haven't the first time person here, I think, because I haven't seen you here, but I appreciate you taking the chance to listen to us. But public relations wise, it does look horrible, and mostly because you said it yourself that you wouldn't do these things.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, some of these wrestlers just want to work. They want to raise their stock. They don't care if they wrestle at the beginning of the card, at the end of the card, or in a dark match. As long as they are there to entertain some fans, that's all they care about.
Mm-hmm. But what it is making is that it's going to eventually make these people bigger stars now that they're being held back, because people are going to be excited to see them again. If you would have just had them on TV losing every week, people wouldn't care, and then they just sign a WWE, and it's what it is. But now you're like making it a bigger deal because these people are not on TV. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Look at the WWE's Ricochet. Exactly. The WWE has been changing ever since Vince is gone. They used Ricochet pretty much damn near till the last day, and they wrote him off in a good way. you know, he got injured, which is a good way of kind of saying he's not going to show up.
Yeah, just you know, so that's kind of like they used to do back in the territories. I mean, if you're losing the championship and you're jumping ship, or if you have a title match and you're jumping ship, you're gonna get the title out for you, and sometimes you're gonna get a little beat up just for storyline purpose and be like, oh, he's gone for good, you know. Yeah. He shows up next week or somewhere else.
Exactly, because he said, but I gotta feel for Tony here. If he's too nice or lenient, he isn't a boss. He finally pulls a boss type move, and he's the worst bad guy ever. It's a tough spot, admittedly. There's ways to avoid this, is by going out there and saying, hey, I know I'm going back on my word. I said I wouldn't do these things, but policies has changed.
Yeah.
There's ways to say these things without saying them, or saying them like, hey, just if you were to say, like, just go out there and say I'm holding them hostage until their contract, like, just fucking go out there and fucking just admit it, you know? Like, I'll get it, bro. Like, we all get it. We understand. The thing is that you said you weren't going to do these things, and then you don't really say anything afterwards.
Yeah, and even Benta in an interview, he said that he doesn't hold any grudge with Tony Khan. I mean, he said, you know, my interest is myself, and Tony Khan's interest is me and my brother. We are still under contract with AEW. We're ready to work as long as when we get the call, but we're not going to work if they don't give us a call.
Exactly.
You just show up randomly and expect to be on the card?
Exactly. There is that. Harold says you can use them to put over younger talent. They could. They could bring Penta and Ray Phoenix the job to the Costco guys. We bring the boom. He's gonna be having his first match against QT Marshall, probably at Full Gear, bro.
It is in dark match, but probably on YouTube, bro. It's gonna.
Hey, bro, he's getting more TV time than people signed to the roster.
Yes, bro.
He's bringing the boom to AEW, and then he goes out and says, "I wanted to bring the boom to WWE, but they didn't want me, so I went with AEW."
But it's like, bro, WWE is so high, bro. Only the top A-listers go to WWE, bro. Even the celebrities.
Yeah, bro. Sexy
This
Red.
guy's shooting for the moon, bro. This guy is playing for a team. He's like, nah, I want to be for another team. Bro, lower your standards a little bit. Be thankful.
Be thankful. This guy. Sexy Red's on NXT, bro. That's all I got to say. I remember I made hold on, side quest. I made what I thought was a banger meme, which was NXT when I'm alone and it's Swerve, not Swerve, fucking Trick Williams winning the belt, right? All excited. And then NXT when my wife walks in and it's like who are they? Jada Parker, Nikita Lyons, Sexy Red, and I forgot who else I put on there, but you guys get it, right? It was a bunch of chicks with ass on their ass out. Yeah, Lola Vice. I made a banger ass meme. It was getting some good views everywhere, and then I start to see people stealing my shit, and I have my watermark on there and everything, and I see people not tagging us, and then these people have like 100,000 viewers or followers on Instagram, bro, and then wrestlers that are famous wrestlers are in the comments like, ha ha ha, this is so funny. Bitch, that was me. I made that shit, motherfucker. Taking credit for my memes.
Damn.
The disrespect. So yeah, bro. I'm triggered. I don't know why I said that, but Sexy Red, yeah, she was out there on NXT. Don't matter, Adrian. Megan Thee Stallion's supposed to be on SmackDown or some shit.
Okay, I know her.
Yeah, bro.
I'll be watching.
I'll be watching. Steven, what's up, Steve? Steve, bro, you didn't go see Joe Hendry. We were out there in Atwater, and you didn't go see Joe Hendry, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Dude's a great guy.
Joe's a great guy. We the ones. We'll be back Friday night for Smack It Down. And then we'll be back. We're not going to go live for NXT Halloween Havoc. I will be watching it. We'll probably talk about it, but we won't be going live because we're going to be doing Melina meet and greet on Saturday with Kayla Braxton. Had a sales show that I had that day. Got it. Okay.
Okay.
You guys see? I heard about it, but I'm gonna go watch it right now.
I heard about it a little bit on Twitter.
Oh, sidebar. NXT, I caught it last night. Let me just say the way that they're using the women's tag division throughout WWE, perfect. They're building that division. I remember back then it was ass. There was no women. There was just like
the 4 horsewomen.
Looking Sasha Banks and Bayley switching off the title with Naomi and somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, and then they actually have some really solid good tag teams now.
They do.
It's crazy. So I appreciate WWE putting up the women's tag division up there with, you know, because there's exciting matches I want to see. There's good storylines there.
Yeah, to be honest, the tag team, the women's tag, the women's division in NXT is carrying NXT.
Mm-hmm.
You hear more stories about the women's division than the men's division.
Exactly. Well, they have one set, but they're using it all throughout the shows, and that's what's making it good. If they did the same thing with the men's tag division, that would be even better, because there's just, I don't know how to fix the men's tag division, bro, but they got to start using them. They got to actually start using teams that are wannabe teams. There's got to be.
What? You know why the men's tag team division is trash?
Why?
Because there's only 2 teams out there, bro.
Well, no, apparently there's enough to make a tournament, Adrian. But
no, there's only 2 teams that can be champions, and if you're not in the bloodline, and if you're not in a telenovela, romance novel, soap opera type of faction, then you're not going to be a champion in WWE.
Yeah, New Day's done. They're not done. See, oh my god, bro, I'm triggered, bro. They're not done. They're actually going to reboot with R-Truth as the 3rd guy, bro. How much you want to bet? It was supposed to be Odyssey Jones, but it's R-Truth. R-Truth is going to be the 3rd man. He's going to be the Hulk Hogan.
The 3rd man. What is R-Truth doing? Who is he helping? What do you mean, who is he helping? That's R-Truth.
It's R-Truth, bro. The guy that did the hottest tag ever in a Royal Rumble.
The guy that tried to get the Money in the Bank briefcase at the Royal Rumble, too.
He did. Yeah, he did. I forgot about that. Breaking up the unified tag titles was a horrible idea. It was. These are all good ideas for videos and topics to do. But it is, what is it? Today's Wednesday, right? We'll see you Friday for our SmackDown review. See you then. Follow us on Triggered Wrestling everywhere. Stay triggered. Deuces, y'alls.